Hello, welcome to my video. This is Magistus Miftah, a person who is blessed with talents, love, and magical dust. And today I'm going to talk about the pick a pile of cards, just like usual, but because this month is the month of Ramadan, and I wanted to make the best out of this month to talk about the spiritual journey. So I'm going to talk about the advices to improve your spiritual path. What you need to start to improve the spiritual journey. Because some of you guys wanted to improve your spiritual side, but not so many of you guys know where to start. Because I think you can actually custom made what kind of path that you need to start, because you gotta start somewhere, right? You need to take the first stairs, and not so many people need to start from the same step, from the same door. You can actually start from different side, and hopefully that the pick what do I want to say? And hopefully the pick a pile of card that we're doing here can actually help you to have a very good beginning of your spiritual journey. So yeah. So I'm going to give you three melodies, three music, and you can pick from the three of them. Pick one from the three that resonate best with you, which one that soothes your soul, or kind of screaming your emotion or your feelings. So just take your time to pick one of them, and then after you're ready, you can just go to the piles. So okay, so now let's start with pile number one. What kind of advices for you guys to improve your spiritual journey? What kind of activity that you should do to improve your path to the clarity? Okay, so let's start with our first card from the Deviant Moon. Okay, and then we should go to the next card, the next deck. We use the Zodiac deck. I see. And then, we have the Nostradamus deck for the next advice. Okay. Okay. Now, the first one we have the Five of Swords, but this one is inverted. Thankfully, it's inverted. So I think this card suggests you to have a very good relationship with people. Please maintain a very nice and kind atmosphere with people around you. Try not to make a friction with other people. I think the social things is going to be very, very wonderful for you to improve your spiritual journey. I think you can actually just start from having a good relationship with people around you. And then the next one, we have the Ten of Spades. And the picture is actually Aquarius. I see like a page of pentacles kind of guy here, but this one is inverted. So I think this card advises you to please keep that in mind, that we are not perfect, that we have so many space, we have so many room to grow within us. So I think it's better for us to learn from other people and do not judge from their appearance, for example, or based on just by your assumption. I think we need to learn more about what people experience, what are their backgrounds, and yeah, I think it's best not to judge people. And the last card, we have the Five of Stars here. Okay, I see like a Pope kind of person riding on top of the horse here. So I think the card, I interpret this picture with kind of like the Hierophant in the other deck of Tarot. So I think it's very good for you. It's very wise for you if you seek within yourself about the introspection, what needs to be reflected, what needs to improve, and what is missing from yourself, and what I can say the minuses that we have that we can improve. I think we can actually just start from that. Try to reflect yourself first and not judge other people. So, yeah, that's number one. So, let's move on to the pile number two. Okay, pile number two, let me start with the first deck of Nostradamus. Okay. And the second card we have okay. And then the last card we have this one. Okay. Let me start with the first card. We have the Prince of the Sun. I like to relate this one with the card of Page in the tarot deck, and the original tarot deck. And the Prince of Sun is talking about the, I can say, like the diamond within you, the great potential. You have a lot of blessings, you have a lot of talents, a lot of potentials within you, and you have to realize that. You have to keep that in mind, that there is a precious treasure within you that you need to realize, and you need to learn about that. You need to improve that. But the first thing to do is to realize that you have that, and do not be ashamed of that. That is actually blessings from the God, and you don't need to feel ashamed, and you don't need to feel, oh my God, am I snobbish if I'm admitting that I am capable of doing this and that? Come on, honey, that is blessings, and you need to embrace that. And then the next card we have from the Zodiac deck, we have the Six of Spades. We have the Sagittarius. Ooh, this is wonderful. Well, I always relate Sagittarius with the person who research very deep about everything, and especially about themselves, if we relate to the previous card. And the Six of Spades is, I'd like to relate this one with the journey. Like, you don't need to feel ashamed of having a journey to dig deep about the treasure within you, the pluses within you, and try to improve from that. So yeah, that's the second card. And then we move on to the next card. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, this card is very, very fiery. I'd like to relate that. And Knight of Swords talking about ambition, talking about someone who is very eager to protect, eager to achieve. But be very careful about the over ambitious kind of characteristic. But I think this card advises you to be brave, to be courageous about learning that, about embracing your potential, your talent, your magic, honey. So I think those are three cards that I can share for you, pile number two. So, thank you. Okay, so pile number three, let's start with the Zodiac deck. Okay, what kind of advice is for you guys to improve your spiritual path? What kind of activity that you should do? Okay, because there are so many types of activity that is kind of relate to improve the spiritual side, but some people has no clue on how to do that. So I hope that this reading is useful for you guys. Okay. I see we have a lot of inverted here, like all of them are inverted cards. So, okay, pile number three. The first we have 10 of hearts and we have Libra, but this one is inverted. Well, I wanted to give you advice about this one. I think it's very clear to be very decisive. Come on. Pay attention to yourself. Maybe like you have a lot of sources in your life, you have a lot of blessings, but you are kind of confused at some moment in your life. You don't know how to deal with that. You don't know how to use all of your privilege, I can say, to improve your spiritual side. So the first thing that you need to do here is try to be very decisive. Try to decide to pick one thing, one step at a time to improve. So yeah, that's the first one. And then the next card we have from the Deviant Moon, we have King of Pentacles, but this one is inverted. Okay, when I talk about that, you might have a lot of privilege, but you don't know how to use it. And then we have the King of Pentacles, and this one is inverted. Okay, I think this kind of pretty clear. It's kind of giving more support on that words. So yeah, if you have a lot of sources and you don't know how to manage that, I think this card advises you to try to maintain and manage your financial things. I'm pretty sure that this is also advises you to do charity or to to use your money to a much better use, much better benefit for other people, or try to I can say also do funding to other people, or I think you can just start by treat your friends who is in need of financial support or anything. So yeah, that's the second, and we move on to the next card. The third we have astrologer, but this one is inverted. So this one is from the suit of the El Mundo. Here, astrologer is like the king of the pentacles, but this is also inverted again. Okay, pile number three. I think the way to start on your spiritual path, the thing that you need to do is from the finance, from the material side. I think if you can maintain your money really well, you can do the charity. I think that would be the first thing to do. That would be a very good start for you to improve your spiritual journey. So that's pile number three, and I think that's all that I wanted to share. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.